What's up, everybody? Today gonna be showing you how to do fast house music in the style of The Trip. We're gonna be talking about how to take kind of like tech house and hard house and also like a little bit of speed garage and kind of put them all together. To go along with this video, you can get this full template at the top of the description on my website. Make sure to grab that so you can follow along, and let's get started. Alright, so we're at 137 BPM, a little bit faster, right? I think this stuff can range anywhere from like 135 to maybe 142, right? First thing we have here is our kick. Really, this is just more about sample selection. You can hear it's a really fat, hard-hitting kick. And then I've also tuned it to fit with the bass. Like, those two working together really is the foundation for this whole thing that you're hearing. So you want to make sure you get them in tune. Then for the bass line, it's this really simple chord progression where we're basically going, so we're in D sharp minor, we're going root 5 7, so dun dun dun, right? And then here it's just that root an octave down. And then it's also that groove. You can hear the way that it's like very simple notes, but the swing with them and the way that they bounce, especially because you can see I've got this Logic swing here, which is on all the synths. It creates that really trippy groove. Now, for the sound here, it's made with wavetable. We got a saw wave, and then we have this one, which is like a saw wave kind of morphing into a triangle a little bit. This is going into a low-pass filter, which has this short envelope on it. You know, just really tight and punchy. And then I'm sidechaining this to the kick, and really not much else that it needs. Then we have these stabs. In the mix, they sound like. So what's going on here is they're basically just hitting down, down, down. Right? It's two of them. It's this one layered with this one. Which you can see I sidechained this one a little bit and didn't sidechain the other one, so you kind of get this one a little bit more on top. But then they still come together to create one thing, right? With these, it's really just if you're going to layer them, make sure you get the right ones that fit together. It's more about sample selection. And then also you'll notice I tuned them. Like even this one, I had to hit the detune to get it to work. Like if you take that back up, you can hear them clashing. It's subtle, but you can definitely hear it. So you just want to make sure these fit. Other than that, just a little bit of delay, a little bit of sidechain on the second one, and then a high pass filter on both of them. And then we have this stab. So it's got a simple pattern. You can see it pretty much fits with the bass line. You see this has got that Logic swing on it as well as everything does. It has 16th notes. This one is another case of just getting like a good stab, selecting one note, and then just creating more of like a rhythm with it. Because you have your bass line changing the chord progression. You got this organ jumping up and down. You can just have a chord just hitting on one chord the whole time. That's fine. Like it just gives it like a better kind of groove, and it's not so weird. Like when you start to pitch that, it can really change the sound. So it's better to just keep it on that one note and just let it go against the bass line while that changes notes. Also, you can hear the note length is really important here too. And I've got a little bit of delay, like eighth notes, a little bit of sidechain, high pass filter. Then we got our organ. So it's playing this riff. Again, if we're in the key of D sharp minor, this is root, third, fourth, and then a seventh down here as well. You can hear that just goes off the bass line. I've got this tuned here. You can see this organ sample is being sidechained and being high passed. Then we got our vocals.
Put your hands up. Trying to count my paper, but you don't see it coming. Heaven only knows.
So basically what you can do, or what you can hear, is we're going between these like singing vocals.
Put your hands up. Heaven only knows.
which are actually two different singers, and I just pitched them to be at the same pitch. You can see that one's on Complex Pro, one is on Complex mode. And then they're just going through a bit of delay, high pass, and a little bit of that auto pan to kind of make it sound sidechain
Put your hands up.
to the kick, and you can hear it just makes it fit in the mix a little better. So it's that one going against these like rapping vocals.
Trying to count my paper, but you don't see it coming.
Right, and those have the same kind of chain on them, right? It's really just more about that contrast where you get the singing and then it holds off and there's a little bit of the rapping in between. Right, like these rhythmic kind of rapping vocals really fill in the space well in the background of the track there. So it's really, the processing is simple. It's more about just how you use these, getting them tuned and timed really well too. Like you can see this one, I sat there and got the timing really nice. Once you do all that, all these will pretty much slide into place. It's not that much about processing. And then we got our drums. So starting here, we just got our main hi-hat and clap. You can see the hi-hat's honestly pretty short. I noticed that with a lot of these tracks. It seems like the faster you go with house music, the higher you want that hi-hat to be. It's just like a little short tss, tss. Right, and then we got this big fat 909 clap. I noticed these guys do that a lot as well, like the older drum machines. Then we got these little percussions. You can see basically it's a bunch of snares in this drum rack, and they just play off each other. To fill that in, you can see I got a little bit of a high pass and an auto pan sidechain. Here's without this. See, it just really helps this to fit into the groove if you do that sidechaining. Then we have a few little house loops. I got this one. Just high pass and auto pan sidechain, and then we also have this one. So you can hear those just add a lot of energy that you really can't get with just programmed percussion alone. So you combine this with the programmed percussion and you get something big with a lot of energy that's very full. So that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like this video as well as subscribe, and let me know what you think of this video in the comments. Like I said in the beginning, you can get this full template, the project files, samples, MIDI, presets. Everything from this video is available at the top of the description on my website. So make sure to go grab that while it's available. Thanks for the support, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow with another video.